Ahem. Who's your girl who's got two hands and is just trying her best to exist under the Tory government? Why, it's me, Kristi, who has accidentally left on autoplay on YouTube, so now we're listening to 2 hours of Squid to Relax and Study to from Monterey Bay Aquarium. I'm happy to plug the Monterey Bay Aquarium. It's good. It's a good YouTube channel if you like looking at fish, as I do, and also like chill music, as I do. I did the intro, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I did. I must have started talking for a reason. We're going to play Landlord Super, a game about building a house. Hey, Beekeeper. Let's do the thing. Okay, here's the deal. I'm about to start up the game. You should turn your volume down because the game starts with this like VHS going into a VHS player sound, and it's quite loud and I have no control over it whatsoever. So I'm going to tank it a little bit in here, but I still have no idea how loud it's going to be. So when you can see the title screen, you will know that the sound will be more level. This is the warning. Let's do the thing. I absolutely forgot to, I absolutely forgot to add this to the thing. This game is a work in progress. Bugs, features, and optimization continue to be worked on. Your patience and understanding during the early access period is appreciated. Okay. So that's still quite loud, it turns out. Let me make it less loud.
When you're sick and tired of council pop, Landlord Super.
I think this is better.
When your face
I think this is better.
Livery Street.
We're just gonna... Wow, Twitch hates this, huh? Hi, Andy. Hi, Bad Road. We're gonna, save the changes. We're gonna go to control to... No, it's not in control, is it? No, where is it? Gameplay, probably. There's an FOV slider. Unfortunately, the FOV slider, like, doesn't work. I can't get into gameplay yet from here. Okay, good. Let's just start a new game. There's just so much happening. Twitch does not like seeing it. Ideal situation right now, you were on unemployment or supplementary, whatever you want to call it, and getting yourself as much as £1 a week, you'd be able to exist. And that's the problem right now. People just exist. That's what you're seeing with these people. A quote completely unattributed. Britain in the 1980s was headed in a radical new direction. Your father's immigration documents read HMT Windrush. Your father's immigration documents read displaced persons. Let's take displaced persons. To the best of my knowledge, it does not change anything. It's about to stop this and be a lot more good to look at. All right, well that doesn't count. Hang on. No, you've added in all of the things that I told you not to add on. All right, so first of all, this FOV 60, that's untenable. Let's put it at 110. Let's take off the motion blur and the... There we go, the TV set thing. That's good. This is something we can actually look at. Certainly something that I can look at. Your mileage might vary. Um, so we've woken up in what certainly appears to be a trailer. We've got mail. Job Center. We can help you with job hunting. We'll even provide financial support while you look for work. Visit us today for more info. Neat. Mr. H. Abiff, Dingy Caravan on side of street. It's a prestige address. I'm delighted to inform you that your right to buy application was approved. I can now share the terms of your mortgage agreement PTO with you in full. It is also my pleasure to attach within this letter, proceed to the end of the documentation, the keys to your late uncle's property and the notebook with which was kept on premise. Come see me if you have any further questions. I've attached a picture of our offices for your convenience and look forward to your visit. Yours in good splendor, Mitchell. Oi, sunshine, the property's a tip. Get it habitable as soon as possible, and there might be rental opportunities in it for you. I'll be in touch. M & Son's window repairs down the road from the old Bill. Big Blue outside, can't miss us. Congratulations on owing me money. Click total to pay me back. All right, well. You've seen some of Mitchell's buildings? What of Mitchell's buildings have you seen? One more thing, look down at your notebook. Look down at your chest to select your notebook and equip any tools once you get them. Hell yeah. We've got keys and a book. The world's our oyster. And yeah, we can just look down and grab our book. And presumably our tools will fill in here. We can also grab our zipper. It does what you think. And I'm gonna see if I can't turn off View Bob while I'm about it. Is that here anywhere? Motion blur off. Never turn on motion blur. They're good animations. Everyone is kind of just a little well, you'll see it when we go talk to this man over here. Yeah, mouse sensitivity is 2. That's at least 1 too fast. I did not save. My sensitivity settings. Apply and save. Hopefully this will help me stop whipping around at the speed of light and actually be able to, like, move. I might have been thinking about something else. I thought Mitchell was a type of prefabricated building. It might still be. Sort of, will you? You appear to be trying to break into my site. Look here, kid, I'll get here first. You can come get you a little bit after I'm done. Besides, if this is your site, then you have the keys, wouldn't you? Eh? You really do have the key. Ah, oh, blimey, kid, I was only trying to find a bit of scrap to sell. You know how it is after the pit closed. Ain't much work about, like. I think this is more Australian. Not good at it. I said on Mastodon that they were going to be terrible. Deal, I suppose. So you doing this place up or something? You, wouldn't happen to have any work, would you? You look a little green. I could show you the ropes, like. I would love some help, but I can't afford to pay you, as I live in the dingy caravan on side of street. Ah, that's what I thought. Never mind. I look like a good kid. Tell you what, you need help with anything, you come see me over in the Anchor Tavern in Sheffingham, which is probably pronounced Sheffingham. Name's Jimmy, but people call me Scouse. And nice to meet you. Yeah, nice to meet you too, kid. Like I said, Anchor Tavern if you need anything, like half the town. I'm in there most days. Anyway, I'm out of here. Toodaloo. Well, let's check out our Our glorious property. Hang on a second. The walls will come in. There it is. So the thing about having your POV 60 by default is that it means it has a much tighter culling radius for things. So we're going to be seeing a lot of this pop in. And then there's some stuff like this that's just missing. It is not fully formed to the house. Oh, right, down there, it's 9 o'clock now. We do have a real-time clock. We have all sorts of stuff. We have no money and some energy. Our bladder, hygiene, and sobriety are things we care about. Time and temperature, and it's the 1st of fall, 1983. I've seen one other person play this, and I was impressed by how far away you can stand from a cement mixer and still pour stuff into it. I haven't tried to pour stuff into a cement mixer from very far away. We're just going to shoot down this road to town and see what happens when we get to town. No, you're correct, Bad Road. Bladder, sobriety, and hygiene are things we are aware of, and whether we care about them is a personal choice. It's, what do you call that? Emergent gameplay. We get to decide who, H. A. Biff is, and whether or not he cares about how full his bladder is at any given time. So there's beautiful Sheffingham. We can't open that. They don't want us in. There's Scouse out by the pub. Stop and look both ways before you cross the street. People will hit you. Good to see you. I've actually got a spot of work for you if you're keen. Just head over to the job center, grab the ticket I posted. Once you've accepted the job, head on over to where it's written on the location. I'll be waiting for you there. The job center's just next door to the pub. It's not a bad idea to check in there every now and then if you're looking for work. Personal headcanon. These are not our hands and forms, but actually plastic grabber toys. Like those little Fisher-Price claws from the 80s we're using to manipulate things in the world. There was a game that I absolutely wasn't going to play on stream. I'm still not going to. Called Jazz Punk. Where whenever you interact with the world, it's like a 1950s style cartoon hand with like all of the knuckles and curves represented. And it was a constant thing that whenever you were done interacting with the thing in this way, you would step back and see like a pair of those hands discarded on the ground on like popsicle sticks. It's a very good game. I suggest looking at it. Dog's body needed. Looking for an open-minded individual to help move some items value-free at the derelict house as soon as possible. Sure. I like this, by the way. Local jobs. Jobs in construction. And over here we have jobs with nice pay. Jobs with good hours. Jobs with great benefits. So I guess we're working construction. Alpha Geek on the Windows team 2 gigs ago also had a couple of those plastic reach extender grabbers and a t-shirt with a T-Rex wielding them saying, "I am unstoppable." That's a good shirt. Know of a benefit sheet? Give knob off nosy. Call us, and then the number is very, very graffitied. Good. I'm here about the job you posted. Finally, someone else is keen to earn a few bob. Here's the deal then. Old Sheffield Council condemned this place, so I think it's about time we got in here and took a little bit, eh? What's that look? There's enterprising work I'm offering you. Miss Thatcher would be proud. Sure, the only annoying thing is not strictly legal, but that's the only annoying thing. So how's about it? You want to help old Scouse here see what we can strip out from this old place? Like, sure, what do you need me to do? Ah, sound, kidder. Right. I've spotted a few bits and bobs we could grab a hold of inside. Watch out, I'll just get this place open. Definitely Australian. Don't worry about it. Oh! Flippin' heck, me back's gone. Ah, I can't believe it. I'm in no state to be lugging scrap about. You'll have to do the work, kidder. Look, it's real simple. You just need to go in there, grab 3 scrap, and then chuck the scrap into my wheelbarrow. I should then be all right to take it to the scrapyard. I agree. What incredible timing. Right, I'm going to take a breather here. You come back to me if you get lost on what to do. Yeah, I'm just going to go in this real gross thing. Also, I suppose if cops come along, you can leg it up an alley and pretend you don't know me. That makes sense. So we can right-click things. The little blue outline is showing us that we're about to put something in the wheelbarrow, and then we can change how it's fitting in the wheelbarrow to sort of do some Tetris to it. Ah, dang. Ah, dang. Come back here. Nope, counts, I guess. Good. Is he hiring us to steal from a construction site? It's not a construction site, it's abandoned. No further questions. Ah, spot on, kidder, spot on. Annoyingly, I can't pay you till I've weighed this in at the scrapyard, but I'll get the money to you by post first thing tomorrow morning. Not much else going on here today. The Anchor Tavern's open from midday, but if I were you, I'd just go to bed. No use feeling forlorn when there might be more work popping up at the job centre tomorrow. Blink and he's gone. He's quantum entangled. I'm not quite gonna follow that advice. I'm gonna see if I can make some money at the junkyard real quick, because it's just right here. And see if there's anything, like, worth the big bucks. We can see, like, if we hover over the mangled kitchen chair. This is a whole $2, or £2. This is a whole £2. That's pretty good. And here's some dog shit, and we can sell that for a dime. Let's sell that chair. Actually, I think I saw something big on the other side of the street. Definitely look both ways so that I don't get murdered. Oh, it's just cushions. They look big because they're on their side. That's a shame. The tannery is still buying in this era. Tanners really need dog shit? Ammonia, I guess, right? Who's buying it? Well, short term, it's Todders over here. Let me just grab a chair. By God, she's got a chair. She's running into the junkyard. Okay. And here's Totter from Totter's Junkyard. And there's a horse. Ugh. Well, here's a gadget you ain't seen before. Name's Trotter, and this old money lad next to me is sixpence. We're scrap merchants, eh? You might have heard of me blaring on the horn each morning. Sorry about that, but alas, I gotta make a living somehow. Talking of, if you've got any scrap to sell, just plunk it down on the tarpaulin next to me, pet, and we can talk about price. Anyway, belting to see a new face. We don't get many in tune these days. You can pet the horse. So that's good. It's not stealing, it's assertive upcycling. It was abandoned on the street. It's mine by rights of scavenge. Totter could have done it herself, but, you know, she thinks it's a better use of her time to stand here and let other people do it for her. Also, hi, Alma. Alright, bunny lad. How much is all of this? Gives a dick then, our pet. £2 for the lot. Can I do that? Yeah, that's what it said on the UI, so I presume that's what it's worth. I've never turned that down. I wonder what happens. Maybe I'll try that with something else. Belton, here you go. We've made a whole £2. And I think we just go back home. Or actually, no, let's not go back home. There was one other thing posted in the job center. There we go. Driver needed. In desperate need of a delivery driver. Must have full, clean driver's license. From Reggie's supply store. ASAP. Competitive wage. There's a 6-episode documentary series called How Britain Worked with Guy Ritchie. In one of the episodes, they fabricated a new leather belt for a turbine-driven factory. Oh, neat. £2 will get you dinner at a kebab takeaway. £2's gonna get us a pint and a bus back home, I think. Oi, Winston, delivery driver. That's my job, that is. I got here first. What? How can you be so cruel, man? I've regretted it myself if I haven't been busy helping Tamsin unblock her pipes. Oh, not that way, you filthy bugger. The anchor tavern needs some maintenance, and I'm a pretty handy plumber myself. Anyway, if it wasn't such a model citizen, I would have come grab that job, Mizzen. Come on, pal, I'm desperate. Give us that job, eh? Yeah, go on then. You got a driver's license? Clean license? You must be Newham, the fellow what put the broom into Birmingham. Alright, I got it. You have the job. Ah, thanks, man. You saved me. You ain't gonna regret this, I swear. Again, quantum entangled. Just straight up vanished. Hey, I thought your back hurt. What do you want? I don't know, can you help me out since apparently you're... Oh, well. Okay then. Tamsin, barmaid. What's all this then? A new face and the anchor? Mary Jesus, I don't believe my eyes. You best not be one of them daughters now. We got plenty of them lying about the place. Anyway, what can I do you for? I also would like to know what a dosser is. God Lord, is there no luck of the Irish in you? A dosser, a workshire lazy beggar. If you have an example, just look around you. There's plenty of them decorating the place. Is there anything else? A drink, maybe? What are you serving? Well, on drop we got Landlords and Doyle. What'll it be? Take a pint of the Landlord and spend most of the money I just got on an beer. Let me tell you another thing. Whiskey and wines. This is a high-class establishment, and I'm very grateful for you to let me in it. Thank you for your time and patience. I will be going now. Should I put some music on? Like there's in-game music with an in-game tape player, spoilers, but I think I don't want to use it. We're just gonna not walk home drunk in the middle of the road. We're just gonna take the bus, which is a 10 pence fare and a 5-minute journey. I am just gonna throw on some music real quick. One of these buttons makes music come up. Does Pretzel still want me to log in with something I don't have, or is it fine now? This particular side of the road is fine to be on. Nothing comes down here except with delivery trucks. Yeah, you want me to re-sign in for something? I'm not going to do that. Let's go back to 2 hours of fish music for fish. I can do that, right? No, actually, I probably shouldn't do that, huh? I just now started thinking about it. It's like, oh, we could probably do that, and then it's like, oh, I actually don't know whether or not that's going to get the stream muted, so let's not do that. When we get around to the break, I'll, like, think about getting some music on. Our piss is still here. We have a toilet that we can use if it's not an emergency, I guess. We've got a shower for which to get clean, but we were pretty clean already. And let's just move on to the next day. I like aquariums. Diane Arkenstone did an album titled Aquaria, which is pretty cool. I'm not familiar with Diane Arkenstone. Oh, that's so much stuff at once. Okay, what happened? We buy all scrap, metal, wood, and all sorts. Chuck it into a skip and we'll send you the money in the post. Yes, it's that easy. The wheelbarrow's all yours. Thanks for your help yesterday, kid. First, the bad news. That scrap we pinched barely brought in enough money to cover the bus fare to the hospital, so I'm afraid I won't be able to pay you, I'm afraid. But guess what? The doctors reckon that back injury I sustained is good enough to get me on disability benefits. Can you believe it? Old Scouse's luck is finally changing. This means I've got more time to spend guiding the youth of today while enjoying a crisp pint. So, if you need any help, just come see me at the Anchor Tavern. Just remember, mine's a Landlord super. Anyway, my ducking and diving days are over, but I thought you could have my wheelbarrow. You can use it to lug scrap to the tip where you can sell it for some dosh. Or if you got one, just chuck it in your skip at home and they'll pay for you the next day. I've attached a little brochure to help out. The wheelbarrow's just outside your caravan. Anyway, Tara. And new jobs available. Experts needed. I'm probably one of those. Our piss is still there. It's just going to be there until, like, the season changes, I think. The piss, it just kind of hangs around. Diane Arkenstone is the wife of David Arkenstone, who did one of the hottest ads in a fantasy magazine. Who was a man who knew who his audience was. Neat. I'm going to take this way to all of the roads lead to the town. It's just one direction or another. Hang on, I can run. Because there's a bunch of trash over here. If we're going to be making some money primarily, like, selling to the scavengers, we might as well just sort of get on it. One of these buttons makes me let go of the wheelbarrow. Hang on, what? Okay. Apparently escape does it too, but I don't think it's meant to be that. Let's just, well, that's almost right. There we go. Let's throw a bunch of crap in here. Oh, the David Arkenstone. He was in medieval garb, shoulder-length hair artfully tousled, lounging over a throne with a goblin in his hand. A lot of people took that issue to their bunk. That's cool. It sounds very... My brain wants to say Frazetta, and I think it might be that too, but I meant Boris Vallejo. I can't at this moment remember who Frank Frazetta is. It's just one of those names that's in there. Sometimes the names, they're just in there. Let's see how high we can stack these. Well, Michael Whalen. That's probably good. Once they're in and you're moving the wheelbarrow, they stick in place, so you don't have to worry about, like, shaking them loose. All right, we're going to have to get on the road, aren't we? That means I got to turn to make sure we're not going to be hit by a car. Oh, I've used wheelbarrows before. I know that's not how they work. But in a cool fantasy video game about the mystical land of Britain in a bygone era of the 1980s, surely we can make some concessions. I don't even know how much these cushions fetch. I sort of didn't stop to look at them. Oh, right, and there's a new job at the job center, which I guess I'll get done with that when I throw this stuff away. Oh, that's a whole filing cabinet. Can I fit that on top of here? I don't want to risk it. I don't know if I can suspend my belief that far. Listen, they're cushions. They're arranged perfectly flat. This is exactly what it is like. You can absolutely move stuff like this, and it's fine. We're just gonna slowly drag these into the thing. G is the button. The button that makes me drop things. Oh, good. I'm being taught that here. Hi, Totter. Do you want all of these cushions? How much for all this? It's a further £2. Hooray, we are, doing a great job. We're steady earners. We're covering our expenses every day. We're actually half a pound up on the deal. Oh, right. I've just realized we need something before the thing will appear. So, hey, excuse me. Hello. Hello there, friend. As about it, ain't seen you in town before. You new here? I'm not even trying. I got so lost. You must be the chap who's acquired that spot of land outside town, right? Pleased to meet you. I'm Ronnie. Next door's my brother Reggie. He deals in building supplies. I deal in building tools. If you're after something to help you do that place up, one of us is bound to have it. So what can I get you? So Ronnie's got a little thing here. And we need a hammer. The game doesn't particularly tell us that. Actually, we could go talk to Scouse and he would tell us that. But we need a hammer, which is slightly more than we have. Fortunately, we just got our wheelbarrow, so our earning potential is going through the roof. I'm not saying you can't move stuff about like that, only that you do have to worry about it falling out. You're not wrong. I was, see, it sort of doesn't work for me, because most of my, like, wheelbarrow pushing days were when my dad was doing lawns. And mostly what I was picking up was, like, wet grass. Wet mowned grass. Maybe I shouldn't say moaned like that. But it sort of just stuck to the wheelbarrow. It was perfectly fine. I've never tried to carry 6 cushions in a wheelbarrow. I suspect it wouldn't go well. Let's go get that filing cabinet. I bet that's worth some proper cheddar. It is... Ooh, 4 pounds all by itself. It's just massive, though. Yep, that's fine. That's how that goes. Anything else over here? I thought I saw a TV. No, here's another filing cabinet. Can we stack the one filing cabinet on top of the other filing cabinet? Yeah, it stays in the wheelbarrow just fine. It is heavy. So, like... Oh, thank God for the power of gravity. We're just gonna wheel these over there and not worry about the physics. I did a lot of earth moving when I was building the raised beds at the farm, and a lot of manure moving as we cleaned out the barn from the previous tenant and the paddocks from our own alpacas. See, all jobs that a wheelbarrow works wonderfully for. Transporting 2 busted file cabinets, maybe no, but we don't really have a choice. All right, this is absolutely going to pay for our hammer. It's got that thing. I don't even know what that is. It's a chair seat. Here's a 1 glove. Here's one single glove. That's a dime. I shouldn't even have picked it up. File cabinets, you probably want a dolly if you can get one. Yeah, that makes sense. Amy. 8 pounds, 60. I put us over 10? Yeah. We're in the double digits. This is what we're doing is a massive display of wealth. Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. I would like your finest hammer. Yes. This shall be my icon. Upon this I shall build my church. Octothorpe exclamation point Octothorpe tool underscore hammer underscore name underscore 01 Octothorpe exclamation point Octothorpe Octothorpe exclamation point Octothorpe tool underscore hammer underscore description underscore 01 Octothorpe exclamation point Octothorpe. Good. It's in early access. So Of note, all of the early access, all the bones of this game are here. It's technically completable in its current state. It's just missing a lot of like polish, and they've said on like through patch notes and stuff that they want to add more ways to make money, more dialogue options with the people around town, more people around town, because as it is, there's like maybe 6 people max you can interact with. And I cannot wait for them to do those things because I really like the sort of feel of this game. It's made by the Minsk Works, which are the people who made Jalopy, which I've played a bunch on stream. And it's not shown up. I'm going to have to wait for tomorrow unless something breaks. And in the same way that Jalopy sort of wants to have a little bit of a chat with you about Eastern Europe under communism while being a fun game about driving from a place to another place. This kind of wants to obviously talk a bit about, you know, common life under Thatcher and the Tories in the 1980s. I feel it's not really, oh, hey, my glass is still here. Can I still drink out of it? No, it's empty. Why did I come in here? I wanted to talk to Jimmy. I built a dwarf Holton mine half with a massive shrine of the hammer and hammer banners all over the place. Nice. No, you don't want to talk to me. Okay. Just not interested in it. That's fine. Let's just sort of, what time is it? Oh god, it's a 24-hour clock. 3:30? Yeah, -2. It's 3:30. There's plenty of time for us to pick up some more scrap and sort of zoom it around. There's a video of it on my YouTube channel. If you wanted to post that link in chat, I would not take that amiss. I know that if I go look through my Mastodon faves, I know that I would find that. But for other people, let's just clear out this whole little junket over here. Ah, junket. I don't think it's a junket. I don't think that word works there. Come on. Get in there. I'm doing important cushion-related activities. And I need you to behave. Yeah, actually, just, like, being up like this is much easier to try and stack these. No, come back. Okay. We can probably just, like... I was gonna say maybe we can just sort of stack a glove on top of it. But nah, it doesn't really look like it wants to do that. Let's just take the cushions then. The Duero Delph. My, I spent... Oh, no, please. Please don't hit me. Okay, good. I'm a big fan of John Hodgman, who's the sort of comedian that people tend to call a humorist. And he has an excellent book called The Areas of My Expertise, where he just... It's presented as an almanac of the United States, except that literally everything in it is a lie. Spouse likes Hodgman, I don't always get him. That's completely fair. It's like, as he's talking about, I want to say it's Utah. Like he lists off like nicknames for the states, and amongst other bee-related names, he calls it the Duerodelph. Oh, you're right. It is the other glove. There's a bunch of them around, which makes me sort of afraid for like how many children there are who are missing gloves. Like, I think they're all the same glove, too, is the thing. Duero Belf? No, Duero Delph, like Beekeeper just read it. Or I presume. That's my, I lost some hygiene from holding that because it's mangled lead. It's gross junk and no one wants to touch it. Yeah, don't worry about it. Um, I I presume it's drawing from a common ancestor, but I don't know what that ancestor is. It's getting late. So I should probably just, like, ship all this and go. I didn't sell the cushions yet, did I? No, they're still over there. I was just gonna stack them up. Stack them up, stack them in. Very heavy. Oh, no, I guess that's why my hygiene's going down. It's because I'm sweating because it's very heavy. That's what the little droplets are. That makes sense. Gonna throw all of this on there. That table leg has an interesting relationship with gravity. I think that's everything. Yeah, that's everything. I heard a bloop. Oh, Riz is raiding. Hi, Riz. Also, it's getting late and going to bed in a couple, bail in a couple minutes. Thank you for stopping in. I hope that when you leave, you continue to have a good evening. And hey, Slox, hey, Riz, we're playing Landlord Super, a game about building a house, sort of. I mean, currently we're gathering scrap and selling it so we can afford hammer and nails. But you know, we all got to start somewhere. Got to pull ourselves up by our bootstraps. I think Gridsby just knocked Katie's keyboard to the ground. That's fine, I'm sure. Yeah, we just made 7 whole pound. This has become one of my regular social venues. Have a pleasant evening. I'm glad of that. All 5 of us, you know, want this to be a nice place to exist in more than we want it to be a successful streaming service. We would like it, of course, if it were both, but they're sort of incompatible ideologies. Take a bus back home, take a shower because we touched a stinky thing, and move on to the next day. God, our hands are so big, they just don't look like it, because, like, they're at the end of the FOV field. Field of view field. Good job. Not completely incompatible, but conflicting, yeah. This time I don't think I need to take anything with me. So let's just get on the bus and go back to town that way so I don't have to walk and waste energy. Let's go to Sheffingham. There are not other places to be, by the way. So there should be something at the job board, unless there isn't. And if there's not, then I think that means we busted something. Yeah, it looks like we busted something. Hello, sir. How can I help you today? How does all this work? Well, sir, you need to take a card from the green boards dotted around the center. The card will then detail about the type of help needed, what's required from the worker, and where the job takes place. If you meet the requirements, then you simply need to accept the job and head toward the job location. Please note we are open between the hours of 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Can I help you with anything else? No, I'm good. Hey, go away. I'm looking for a job. That's, you know, that's fair. Hmm. Did I break the quest line by not having a hammer before day 2? I think that this may be the case. Hey, Scout. Oh, no, let's talk to fella over here. Maybe I need to talk to fella over here first. Oh, yep, you're the fella who no, you're the fella. We just went through this. Oh, yep, you're the fella who helped Winston out, right? Well, you've also done me a big favor there, mate. I was desperate for a driver, couldn't make deliveries without one. I've decided to use more raspy. Talking of, I sent Winston over that plot of land you got. He's dropping you off a skip as a thank you. You fill that thing up with any junk you want to get rid of, and we'll empty it for you at the end of each day. No need for thanks. Like I said, you've helped me out massively. Oh, you here for anything in particular? Take a look through this. You can now place orders through the supply catalog. Actually, yes, I think that is the thing that was breaking the deal for me. So now, so next door we bought our hammer. This is where we buy, like, that's tools. This is supplies. So, like, hammer and nails and paintbrushes and that cool shovel, which I am now realizing I should buy right now. Let's buy this shovel. Trowel? No, not a trowel. That's for grouting. Shovel. $9 shovel. Anyway, all that's over here, and then next door is, like, if I need to buy concrete or bricks or something. As it is, I think I need to go back to my home and let Reggie tell me that I have a skip. I'm just going to drop that real quick. What do you want? Oh, you do have something to say to me today. Good. A wise man once said, don't build your house on the sandy land, and with that thought in mind, I think it's time you got to fixing your foundations. Now, it's quite a big job. You need to buy some tools, get your hands on some supplies, and even learn how to lay a foundation. These two tell you the exact same information. I'm not sure why they're separate. Let's see. You can assemble the foundation frame entirely by hand, but you need the cement mixer to fill and mix the concrete foundation. Ah, and you need a bucket to add water to the cement mixer. You can get all these from Ronnie's tool store just over the road from Anchor Tavern. If you're tight on funds, remember to check the job center for work opportunities. But between me and you, I've seen house number 9 is having the back patio done. They happen to have the supplies you're after. Theft. Love it. How to lay a foundation. Right, first get the foundation frame laid out in a correct area. Just place all 4 stakes in the ground, you're good to go. Once your foundation frame is placed, start mixing your concrete. People will tell you there's a correct ratio for the mix, but I just tend to chuck a load of each ingredient in and some water, and it's usually fine. Once you got your concrete mixed, wheel the concrete mix over to the foundation frame and start pouring it in. It might be easy if I show you what I mean. I've added a scribble in your notebook. Worth also noting it'll take a day or so to dry depending on how wet your mixture is and what the weather is up to. Oh no, he's Kano. Oh no, I just realised he's Kano. Oh, I didn't mean to make you Kano, bud. Oh, I'm sorry, I'll get right to it. Let's see what that looks like. Construction manual. Hey, you put the stakes into the ground, you pour all the shit into the big roundy thing, you mix it up, and then you pour it in or use a shovel to, like, spackle it in. That's good. And it wants a, okay, so there is a correct ratio to mix it in with, and, I'm told that it is roughly analogous to real-world ratios of these things. I'm not a constructor myself, but I did look it up. I have a post-it note on my desk for when I need to make concrete in this game. I can smash things with right click. No, but not any of these things. Boo. Let me smash, you cowards. That's correct. I'm not a constructor. I'm Kristi, and I love video games. Let's just go back to... We have to walk back. So if you're carrying something like this shovel, you can't just, like, get into your... Oh, wait, can you? Have I been wrong this whole time? Have I been wasting my time this whole time? Yeah, apparently you can just. Apparently you can just. That's good to know. I spent a long time just sort of fucking around, wheeling cement mixers back and forth and trying to fill buckets. That's much improving my life. Hey up, man. Look, I know we might have had a little falling out or whatever, but you really helped me out here, so thanks a bunch, man. The skit should be unloaded already, but you got an idea how this works. Just tell me when you're done and I'll head back to the supply store. Once I'm back, you can make more deliveries. You don't even need to visit the store, you can just call us on that phone over there. I get paid either way, but once 1900 hours rolls around, I clock off and you're on your own. 7 p.m., 7 p.m. I understand why there's not a button to let this be a 12-hour clock. Because it's not in keeping with the setting that they want to provide. I do hate having to convert it every time because my brain's not good at it. Anyway, thanks again. Feels real good to be in steady work. Cheers, pal. He's the only vehicle that comes on this part of the road out to the there's a split just over there. So I'm completely safe standing in the middle of the street right here. And that's not the case anywhere else. Well, let's take all these rocks out of my yard. And this thing here, a stump, fence. So I guess the next big thing in our list is the cement mixer. I didn't even check and see how much that was. I can just go check and see how much it is right now, can't I? I sure can. Let's do that real quick. Oh, hang on. Let me... yeah, we'll pretend that's where that handful of dirt was supposed to go. You can just jump in here real quick, because there's the catalog here. I'm going to sort of crank call them, because I'm not buying anything, but... oh no, this is building materials. It's not. I can't buy the cement mixer here. Oops. Oops, whoops. Hey, don't worry about it. Let's just open the big doors and then move out some of these pieces of fence, because that's going to be easy to do. Get in there. They don't like sitting in the skip. It's like the wheelbarrow problem. You gotta, like, Tetris them in just a little bit, or just jump right on top of the thing. And probably start loading in from the other side now, just because that side looks really full. Oh, I'm down to 39% energy. That's probably enough to get all of the fence pieces out. That'll be fine. Then I can go to bed at noon and wake up at 8. And then that job should appear. Should appear. Really hope it appears, because if I busted the quests like instantly in my playthrough on a stream, that's gonna make me feel really bad. Huh. No, you're probably not supposed to do that. I'm not gonna allow you to. You can be, there you go. There's probably a little, like an invisible box around it and over top of it to say you can stack it this high before it stops being a thing. And I think that's good. Yeah, let's just take a shower and then we'll sleep. We'll move on, see what the new day will bring. Here on the beautiful, what the fuck is it? 3rd of fall. Do I need to piss? I don't need to piss. Maybe I could, but I did, like, leave that spot there that's just not going away. So, are you winning? I don't understand the game yet. Okay, so, let me pick up this mail. Part-time pot wash wanted. My pot wash spat... My pot wash has spat his dummy out and jacked it in. Don't have any idea for that. I've watched a lot of British, like, comedies, so I can follow a certain amount of Britishism. I got nothing for that. I'm desperate for a replacement. No experience necessary. Choose your own hours. Visit Job Center for more info. And then here's the money we got from selling all those pieces of fence. We got a whole £5 and £5. So, what we are wanting to do is take this house, which is missing like windows and bricks and like most of its walls, and turn it into a house that a person could live in, and then we can rent it out. So that's the goal. There's a bunch of other little things that we're doing along the way, like buying the tools and materials we need to do that thing and helping out around town. It's not unlike Animal Crossing in a way, but that way doesn't really mean much. Oh, I'll tell you what I can do. Now that I know that I can just travel with the... Oh, no. That's... Rain, why are you like this? Don't be this way. Let's just go to town. So to answer your question, I'm winning just very slowly. It's a slow game. Yes, thank you. It's an Animal Crossing like. It's an AC clone. Part-time pot wash needed. Okay, the other job hasn't shown up yet, which is upsetting. We're just gonna sort of have to see how that plays out. How much do we need for our cement mixer? Cement mixers, there's a hand-powered one, which is 13, or the petrol-powered one, which is 69. Nice. I think we just need the hand mix one. It costs some energy to use, but that's fine. We have a lot of energy to spare, usually. All we have to do is sell a whole bunch of scrap and make like $12. We actually don't have to sell that much scrap because we only need like 4. We'll just go see. Ooh, actually, can I get in this door yet? I can't get in this door yet. Yes, so I can go pick up scrap back here. That isn't so far away. We're very energetic. You can tell by our voice. So here's this. We could technically sell all this. I'm not going to, because this is clearly someone's setup. And that just feels shitty to do. There's, like, stuff around here that's actual garbage that we can pick up. I say, although it doesn't appear to be manifesting. There's some stuff on the other side of the fence, but I don't think I can get on the other side of this. Kristi, we're a landlord. Why are we letting morals hold you back? You make a point. You do make a point. I myself don't want to just steal someone's bed. There's a toilet out here. Yeah, this is nothing, huh? I could take the toilet, but that's leaving that toilet there is more useful for later. Which is a weird sentence to say. Let's just go back through the back of these row houses probably have some stuff. Let's do that. Right, exactly. There's a toilet there on the riverside in case you gotta go. Because you never know when you gotta go, and sometimes you gotta go, like, down the river. Oh, I can get through here. There's nothing really over here, but I can get through here. Now, there's more cushions. And a gross metal thing. The gross metal thing that makes me gross. And anything else? particularly nice. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah, that's a smashed television set. I'm not even going to bother with the wheelbarrow. I'm just going to throw this right on there. That's good money. Okay. I was wondering if I could collide with the boat tie-ups, and apparently the answer to that is no. I can just look down and absolutely intersect with those. It would be so funny if there were just a fully functional exposed toilet sitting somewhere without any kind of protection from the eyes or elements. So, Beach from Loading Ready Run describes the scenario you've just put forward as a man's romance. I think that's all I have to say on the topic. Oh, I found the end of the forest where the bushes turn themselves inside out. Good. Some other stuff around here, but nothing that's... No, if I start roaming out too far that way, I'm gonna regret it. I'll just take this, what, top to a table, I guess, and throw that in the wheelbarrow, and this'll certainly be enough to get us our, our thing. Oh, no, you just bounced. Oh, well. That's fine, I'll come back for it later. A joke in the middle of nowhere is also... I'm sorry, a toilet in the middle of nowhere is also a joke from Rick and Morty for some reason. Yeah, I could see that. Also, hello. I'm gonna sell the shit out of this. Um, 11 pounds. This almost pays for the cement mixer all by itself. Radical. Animaniacs even had a portable toilet. Like, you can carry it around and then use it and it flushes. Yeah, but... Like, I don't like that conceptually because it means that it's like flushing directly into hammer space, which means there's going to be some time that Bugs Bunny is going to like reach behind his back to pull out some dynamite and instead come up with like a bouquet of turds. And I think that's cruel to do to Bugs Bunny. Hey, how you doing? I'm here about the job. Ah, about time. I'm not after no rocket scientist. I just got someone clean pots and pans while I handle front of house. Think you can handle that? What happened to the old one? Ah, useless Doss just said the work was beneath him. Went south to peel potatoes at some fancy French bistro. It's a good fit for him, really. He's about lazy as a Norman gets. Must be nice, though, being able to run off down south. Anyway, you interested in the job or not? Yeah, sure. You can start right now. Just head to the kitchen behind me, crack on until you've had enough. I'll pay you by the hour. So, if all other money-making ventures are taken from us, we can always come here and do some pot washing for £4 an hour. I don't think we want to do that today because we need to get the cement mixer thing done. And I've just realized that if I do that, if I do like literally an hour of that, I won't have time to get the cement mixer. Can you really wash 4 pounds of pot with an hour? See, that's a That's a, thank you for bringing that up, Bad Road. That is a common misconception with pot. You don't actually need to wash it. Uh, people will tell you that that it helps it taste better, but the difference is really negligible. You can just take the pot out of the bag and put it in your pot cooker and then just close the door and let it go. I think I was making a joke about rice. Let's buy this. If a raccoon finds weed, will they wash it before smoking it, or will they understand that washing it would make it hard to smoke? I mean, depends on the raccoon, I suppose. If the raccoon has any previous experience with weed. If a raccoon smoked weed, would it smoke it like this, or... I actually think I can I use... Okay, yes, I can. Good. Take the bus. Yeah, excuse me, I just gotta drag this whole cement mixer onto the bus. I'm sorry, just give me a moment. I'm trying to drag the cement mixer onto the bus. Good, excellent. We don't have any cement mix, but that's a problem for future us. We'll just set this down right here and drag out the, stumps and shit. Yeah, sure, let's try it. I know a raccoon won't wash cotton candy more than 3 times. Watching raccoons try to wash cotton candy is a very interesting experience. You can find video on YouTube. Because raccoon doesn't really get that it goes away, the cotton candy, the first time. These are big rocks. I bet I'm not going to get paid a lot for them. But it will make my yard clean. Oh, and because I'm sweating so much carrying them, I am getting stinkier. That's fine. Our shower is just over there. I'm not going to do the stumps. Let's just get these last 2 rocks. What happens if our hygiene reaches completely 0? Because it's about to. Okay. I am covered with flies. And have a haze at the edge of my vision, but that's fine. I just gotta wash all those flies off. It probably would cause problems if I went into town like that. We actually have a lot of energy still, and it's quite early. So, fuck it, let's go make some more money at the pot wash station. I do know that pouring a bucket full of water raises your hygiene by like 10. Yeah. If you keep filling the bucket to past full, then the water will keep splashing on you, and your hygiene will raise more and more. It's like a really quick shower for when you're near a water faucet and not your shower. All right, let's make some real money at a real proper 9-to-5 job. Oh god, I have to do this math. 7:65 p.m., 6, 7, 8, 9 p.m., 10 p.m. When did the buses stop running? Let's go to 10. That's 24 pounds. That's like triple our money. Getting my clothes soaking wet does not raise my hygiene. IRL submitting bug report. Listen, it's in early access. You're gonna have to wait a little while for them to patch in the you getting your clothes wet equals new hygiene bonuses. I meant a bug report for IRL. Oh, right. Yeah, Minsk Works wouldn't have anything to do for that. I should have bought a flashlight. I'm this way. I can see my trailer. Unless IRL is in early access. I don't know. Sometimes I think, in fact, a lot of the times I think you could use a little more dev time. But here we are. It released when it released. 7-day crunch, right? And I took one of those days off. Wild. Oh, we got £1.50 from the kitchen sink we threw in there. I don't know why there was a kitchen sink just half buried in our yard. And then all the rocks got us at 6, so hey. This is not a small amount of money. Let's go to the break, actually. I'm just gonna come back into here and sit. I can't sit. I'm gonna take just a moment. The in-game timer pauses when you're in that escape screen. Let's take a moment. We're gonna take a BRB here in just a sec, but before we do that, we wish to remind you that Black Lives Matter, that Indigenous lives and lands matter, and that the lives of people of color matter. That there's an ongoing civil rights movement in this country, as it has been since the inception of this country, as Black Americans fight for basic human rights and decency. We have some links that we would like for you to look at under the donate commands. There are organizations that are helping people on the ground right now. The Bail Fund Network, the Okra Project, the Black Trans Travel Fund, and the Black Hills Legal Fund. Organizations that are helping at ground. I should go through them all real quick. The Bail Fund Network keeping protesters out of jail. The Okra Project getting food and supplies to Black, trans, and non-binary people. The Okra Project, the Black Trans Travel Fund getting Black, trans, and non-binary people out of dangerous situations. And the Black Hills Legal Fund, the Lakota people's organized effort to take back their land, the Six Grandfathers, which was stolen from them as all of the country was stolen, renamed arbitrarily to Mount Rushmore, and then had white guys' faces carved into the side of it. Under the action commander, things that you can do to be of use right now, letters you can write to your lawmakers, letters you can write to your lawmakers, petitions you can sign, and the ACLU Racism and Policing Correspondence course, a wonderful course to sign up for, a 4-week email correspondence thing, giving a brief history of policing in America and offering reasons why they are so bad at the things they claim to be good at and so terrifyingly good at the things we wish they would never do. We think that these are good places to start, but we implore you to use the resources available to you. This is the age of limitless information. Find, if nothing here strikes you, if maybe you want to give closer to home and to support locally, that information is out there. Find some way to do it. Find some way to give your energy to the civil rights movement, because building a better future is everyone's responsibility. It is everybody's fight. And we should battle white supremacy wherever we find it, globally, locally, and within ourselves. I'm going to go to the break. This is a good time to stand up, stretch your legs, get some water, do whatever self-care is important to you. We're going to run some ads. We have no stance on you blocking those ads, and we'll see you in 3 to 5 minutes. Please join us then. So I bought a mat a while ago for my desk. I like to keep my my keyboard on. My keyboard and mouse. And it's gotten really dirty because I'm a filthy person and a sloppy eater. And I don't know if I should wash it. And if I should wash it, I don't know how. I feel like I should wash it because it's lost some of its luster, and it's lost some of its luster, but I don't know in what way to go about that. Since we're on 24-hour time, wouldn't it be a 9 to 17 job? Yeah, you're not wrong. Let's jump back into the game. I think the job that we're waiting on should be there for us. And if it's not, well then we can try and buy some cement goods and fixing our foundation. Our foundation has a little square cut out of it. No. Okay. I did just break that one, but all the other ones are working, so that's fine. Let's look and see how much stuff we need to make a foundation go. So we need a frame. So there's 4 of those. Then we'd probably need 1 of each of these, so that's 24 plus 9, 33 plus 7, 40. That math seem right? Oh, I just remembered, we can't even start to think about doing that because we need something else first. I gotta go over here. Can I get... that's $45 all by itself, but it's absolutely worth the money. Because otherwise we would have to unload all of that by hand. And I don't want to do that. So our job doesn't... So it's not even a 9 to 17 job. It's It opens at noon, so it's a, what, 12 to 22 job? But you can't beat the pay, especially when you compare it to, you know, lifting scrap. I just tried to turn my head to look left in the game. So that's where my brain's at currently. I hope you all are doing okay. It's certainly better than that. Oh, there's all sorts of goodies down here. There's a whole ruined-ass kitchen chair. I would love, because later on you're asked to, once you've managed to, like, get the house to a state where it's livable, you're asked to buy furnishings, obviously. And I would love it if you could just, like, use the tools available to you to just sort of bash these chairs and broken tables in place. So that maybe you don't have to spend quite so much on furnishings, because they're expensive. You're slocks. I'm glad you're slocks. Because I think sloxes are cool. Here's another child's glove. Here's yet another glove of a child that's just sitting there by itself. And that's, oh dang, I was really hoping that would stay in. There we go, got there. We're just gonna neum our way back to Totters and try and make some money. I would really like to pick up a couple other TVs, is the thing. I would really like to make a sizable amount of money. It's G to drop, and then we just throw all this shit. I would love a button that's just like dump all of the shit in your wheelbarrow on the tarp. That would be a fun button to have. Because I think this is only going to be about $3. Pounds, I'm sorry. £4.75. When my nephew was small enough to sit in a stroller, he hated gloves, and he threw so many on the ground they started putting socks on his hands. Oh. And it makes sense, doesn't it? It's not that, children are suspiciously losing their gloves. It's that Bad Road's nephew is rolling through Sheffingham just, like, hucking woolen gloves out of the stroller. Should I grab these cushions? I kind of don't want to. I kind of want to see if there's anything, like, more expensive that I could be better using my time on. Maybe not specifically him, but someone broadly similar. No, I think it's your nephew tottering around Sheffingham in the 1980s. I just open these? I can just open these back doors, is the thing. They just let me into their backyards. Back stoops, I guess. I don't know if this is meant to be private property, but I am breaking into it. So, this is all my trash now. Hey, there we go. Four sweet pounds. Just, yep, that's exactly how I drew that up. That's supposed how that is. That's supposed how that is supposed to go. And it is fine. I really wanted there to be more stuff. Yeah, let's take the glove. Not for any reason, I just feel obligated to now. Bad Road's nephew's hands are cold. I was about to like say a thing. It's like clearly like it must be cold enough for you to need gloves. Otherwise someone wouldn't have attempted to put gloves upon you. Do you hate like being gloved more than you hate being cold? But like children, especially toddlers, don't think that way. They don't have the they don't have that. Can't make those connections. It's fine. He's got socks. Well, I'm no, and I wasn't accusing like I wasn't making an accusation. And if I was making an accusation, it would be of the child. It's like no, wear the gloves on your hands so that they are not cold anymore. The toddler can't make the connection. Can't draw the line. Just gonna throw all this into the thing. Here we go. That's gonna be what, like 5 pounds something? 6 pounds 60. Excellent. So for people who were not here before, this is sixpence. A very old but very loyal horse. You can pet the horse. And that's important to know. The horse also has socks. You're really selling yourself short on the value of this garbage? Listen, I don't know what trash is. Let's try that actually. There's I'm sure something around here. Something that's like mildly expensive. Yeah, here's another one of these. I'll just grab this and we'll take it in. And we'll say, no, that's not enough money for this busted file cabinet. Ship me some more. Let my rates go up. I don't think Totter will be very happy with this, but let's see what happens. I've literally never tried it before. How much for all this? £4 even. It must be worth twice that. Not shoving him, you cheeky raddy-gadgy. Oh, and then just kicks me out of the dialogue. Alright. Alright, I'll take this. I'll take this $4 worth of molten iron. I'm saying your quotes are lower than her offers. Oh, right, okay. I'm so glad we did the other thing. Let's grab that hand truck. Pallet truck. Pallet truck. It's a big order, so I'll have to have it placed outside. I know that I keep saying dollars, and it's just because I'm used to thinking about things in dollars. I know it's pound. I keep trying to say pound, and I know I'm fucking it up. Okay, good. I just have to get way too close. And in fact, stick the hand truck through the whole thing. But we did get it home on time. UK dollar. Great British dollar. We're just gonna set this up right here, actually. And then that's most of our money. Let's head back into town and, like, work our day job and try and get enough to uh, to buy our concrete materials. In my opinion, you should split the difference and say dollars UK. Yeah, maybe I should. I'll give that a try. I've fucked it up every other way. There's no harm in also doing it this way. No, right, where are we going to work? Let's wash some pots at a bar. At a bar that pretty much exclusively sells 2 different kinds of tap beer. I don't know how many pots they could possibly have for me. Um, 16, 15, 14, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can take that all the way to 11 o'clock. I think they kicked me out at 23. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, they absolutely closed then. But that's fine. Let's just call them Euros and be wrong in every respect. Ah, dunk. Oh, I was gonna buy a... No, I was gonna buy a flashlight too. So now I have to walk home in the dark. Working too hard, gotta walk home in the dark. Hope I don't get hit by a car that's going on the right side of the road. Which is the wrong side of the road in America, but we're not in America. Now it's midnight and it's so fucking dark. I'm so close to home, please don't hit me with a car. My trailer's over there, I do not have to go very far. Just please don't hit me with your Mini, which is, I think, the only kind of car that exists in this game. Mini or Mini adjacent. Good. You know, the 1980s were a wonderful time where you could just leave the door of your piss-stained trailer open, you know, all throughout the day and be sure of coming back to all of your belongings. I make enough to get my stuff done? No, I'm exactly 50 cents short, and that sucks. 50 pence? Yes. Yes, it is that. Starting to wonder if that chest height puddle will ever go away. What chest height puddle? Oh, because I'm, showering with all of my clothes on? The one outside your bathroom? Oh, so it goes away eventually. I wasn't kidding when I said it'll go away when the seasons change. It's just there until summer. Winter's after fall. That's how time works. Out, get up on there. Yeah, I can't believe I broke this. So if I hadn't had broke it, I don't know what's causing it to not activate, but there should be a job card here from Totter, who's asking me to like go fix the roof of the old church over there, and that'll teach me how to like fix a roof. But but it's just not. It's just not there. Let's go behind the row houses and see if there's anything terribly expensive that we can grab. And if we can make just a little bit of money, I can go get started on the dang old foundation. So, like I said, the game is slow. As you are probably aware of, having watched me play it for 2 hours. But I like it. It's very good. And once you actually start getting into the tasks, it's really satisfying to like fix the bits of your house that are broken. And I've gotten all the way to the point where you are allowed to move a person in, and that feels quite accomplishing. Feels accomplishing. I don't think so. Oh, this is the house at number 9. Oh, look, we don't even have to. I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna take that. Here's some more filing cabinets. Come here. More filing cabinets. Stop it. More filing cabinets. There we go. And I would love for there to be TV in one of these. Would absolutely jump for joy. No. No TV. You do not get the TV. You do not get a new car. Actually, if I'm just going to steal this foundation frame, and it looks like I am, I don't need any more money. But that's fine. I guess what I mean is I don't need any more money to, like, start that project. I said I was going to get music started during the break, but then I, like, got up and stretched my legs and got water and completely forgot. So that's on me. The game does have a pretty good soundtrack once you get access to it. Unfortunately, in order to get access to it, you need to do that quest that I busted. So, please imagine your own music. Play something of your own. I can recommend the Monterey Bay Aquarium playlists for looking at squids while you're listening to music. It's probably not called that. I'll play that funky music. Good job. I'm just gonna leave that. I like that my my wheelbarrow is safe with Totter. Yeah, let's just steal that foundation frame and head back. You only need the one stake. The one stake acts as 4 stakes. So when we get this absolute creative shit we're gonna get, it's gonna be an awful lot of them at once. Like honestly, more than we need or could ever possibly need. Just gonna grab and go. I've already bought a cement mixer, haven't I? Yeah, I put it in my lot. It's fine. I'm just sitting here thinking, did I do all the things? Have I done all the necessary things to start making progress on the core mechanic of this game? And I'm pretty sure I have. Hey, look over there. In the distance. Looks like a real city. Ah. 12-ounce mouse quotes to amuse nobody but myself. That's the streamer way of life. Hopefully, if I'm having a good time, all of you are having a good time. Because I've played games that I've had a bad time on, and I know they're not fun to watch, because I then have to go watch them on the replays and go, ooh, this is a no. Here we go. We just set this at the corners. It snaps to grid, which is very nice. And there it is. We just need to put 36 liters of concrete in that little space. I love these games that look like this. I also like games that look like this. I don't know why I was worried. I know cars can't come down the street. I like the very minimal look. Just need call Q and Q, and we're gonna buy some cement. We're gonna buy some aggregate. We're gonna buy some sand. And oh, I need a bucket still. I didn't think to get a bucket. I knew I was missing something, and bucket was the thing. I can't get a bucket from this, can I? No, it doesn't want me to. There's like all sorts of shit I can't get. That's fine. Nah, nah, see, Liza has one up on me, because Liza at least has a bucket. I don't. I do not have a bucket. Eliza buckets might have hole, but I don't even have bucket to have hole. I do have this hand truck. And the reason this was so important to get first, before we did all the other shit, is because trying to move all of these fucking things individually is such a huge pain in the ass. Like, you'd have to pick up each individual bag of aggregate, each individual bag of sand, each individual bag of cement, and drag them into your lot, and it takes all day. Whereas with this, I'm going to get them nice and settled in a corner there. Then I'm going to even have time to go back into town and buy myself a bucket and a flashlight that I kept saying I'm going to buy. It's Henry's bucket. I think Liza's his wife. That makes sense, actually, from the way that song is constructed. Never seen Porgy and Bess myself. I should, actually. I should put that on a list of things to do. I have a small list of things to do. Then this last one. There we go. Excellent. Hand truck has served its wonderful service. Yeah, I'm finished, Winston. You can head off. Don't, burn yourself with the cigarette while you're driving. That would probably be bad. Okay. All right. Coughing slightly. Did too many gruff British voices. Need more water. Is there anything else I should buy while I'm in here? Probably a lot of things I should buy. I'm gonna need all of this shit eventually, but for right now I just need a 25-liter bucket for water. And right angle torch is 15 pounds. No. 16. No. Helped win the Falklands. Where all the sheep are? That doesn't seem necessary. Okay, well, we have the bucket at least. We can get a start on the thing. I saw one person playing this game who took all the straps off the shipment and then told the driver it was unloaded. And the driver drove off and the shipment just stayed floating in the air. Yeah, that sounds like how this game handles physics. Which is to say it just doesn't really. Things bump off each other a little bit if you throw them around, but for the most part, if you set something down, it just stays there. All right. Let's mix some concrete. You're gonna see the pause screen for just a second. I need to bring up my notes on how much of each thing to add to another thing. So this is gonna be 1 part cement, 4 parts aggregate, 2 parts sand, and 1.5 parts water. And how much stuff do I need to pour to make this work? 36 liters of stuff. So let's just go to our good friend Wolfram Alpha. And just do some simple algebra. Because I can't myself. No, that's not it. Oh, no, that's not it either. Oh God, what did I do? I must have, okay, here it is. This is what I wanted. What number was it? 36? It was 36, so parenthesis 1 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1.5, close parenthesis, times 2, what does that do? That's 17. 3 is 25.5. 4 is 34. That's just not enough, so it's 5 of each. Or 1 part is 5. I know, I don't know how to say the thing I'm meaning to say, but 5 is the word. It's got groove, it's got meaning. I just need to pull this back over to the other. No, stop it. Post-it note app, please. I'm trying to do very serious concrete work. So we're at 5. That's 20 liters of aggregate. Gotta pull the straps off. That's the cement. That's the aggregate. Yeah, so wait for all that to come up. I wish this interface were just a little bit easier to read. There we go. I'll put the half-finished bag over here in case I need it for something else later. That's 10 liters of sand. 9.5, 10 liters of sand. And 5 liters of just good old-fashioned cement. Here we go. And 1.5 times 5 is 7.5? That sound right? That sounds right to me. Oh, let's get rehygiened real quick. There we go. Okay. And the water pours so much faster than any of the other things. There we go. Perfect. 7.5 liters water. Now we mix it. Takes a little bit. Good strong concrete. And now we just wheel it up over to the foundation frame. We just pour it in. It's going to look very different from the rest of the foundation because the rest of the foundation was built with trash. Yeah. There it is. The foundation frame is still there for some reason. Oh, wait, it has to dry still. It's going to take some time. It will take 12 in-game hours to dry this concrete. Or cement, rather. Oh. Let's go get a pint in the meantime. We had a good productive day. We sold some stuff. We bought some supplies. Turned it into a piece of a house. 12 hours is quick for plain old concrete. I believe you. Again, not a constructor. Never. I don't build, I destroy. That's my motto. Can I get you a drink? Yes. I'll take a pint of the Landlord super. Hey Jimmy, how's he go? Can I sit? You mind if I sit here? Hang on, I can fix this. So this has a wild crouch mechanic. I'm holding down C for to do a crouch, but I can change how low I go with the crouch. Because there's some things that you need to install that have like stuff near the floor. And some stuff you need to install that's way up here, so you get to stand on your tiptoes. That can sort of, like, even it out with Jimmy. Hey, there we go. How you doing, Jim? Oh, yeah, I agree. Arsenal did get absolutely screwed in that match. I don't know what I'm gonna say. I had, like, most of my paycheck riding on it. I don't know what I'm gonna do now. I mean, I left enough of the paycheck that I was gonna be able to afford this pint with you, because, you know, you're my friend and that's important. I may have just peed myself in my chair. I'm certainly surrounded by flies. Pardon me, I have to go to a room that isn't this room. It's just back here. That's fine. Oh, okay. So that didn't really do what I thought it was going to do. I'm just gonna go home. I think I'm no longer wanted here. I think I need to, I think I need to leave. Yeah, I agree. Just gonna get on the bus. Back to my house. And, just make some changes to my lifestyle and possibly wardrobe. Just gonna close that real quick. Oh yeah, it didn't say my hygiene was at 0, but my hygiene was at 0. Huh. Okay. That's good. I'm clean now. Just gonna have a quick nap. Oh, there's a new job at the job century. I'm not gonna do that. I think I'm just gonna call the stream here. Because I don't feel there's anything more I can usefully do in the, 14 minutes I have left to me in the usual time we do this. But this has been Landlord Super. Again, it's in early access, and I suggest grabbing it if this looked any interesting to you. I am excited for when it gets its, world polish pass. I don't know what you would call it. When there's more dialogue added that isn't necessarily here's this thing, go do that thing. Here's this thing, go do that thing, which is sort of what it is now. I can't wait for the world of Chefin to be a little more fleshed out. I'm interested in what this game has to say. I'm interested in seeing what it does. And again, it's available if you want to go give it a grab. That might be called Gold Master. No, I think I think he's from James Bond. Looks to be in beta right now. Yeah, that sounds right. So, yeah, I'm just gonna go to the outro screen. It's around here somewhere. Let's look for it together. Ah, there it is. So I've been Kristi, one of 5 women who stream on this channel, along with my wife Katie and her sisters Annie and Alice and Sue. We stream 6 days a week on this channel, so if you wanted to interact with the follow button in whatever way is comfortable for you, you can be notified when we go live and see all the cool things we're doing. Let me run down our schedule real quick so that you know what you were getting into. No, Wolfram Alpha, go away. I want to go to schedule.truck.community. I should probably type that in the stream also. Schedule. Oh good, it did update. Tomorrow is Monday. Monday at starting at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, GMT -5. Andy will be playing Final Fantasy 1 from the Nintendo Entertainment System. Or Famicom, maybe? Actually, it's neither of those because it's a randomizer. But it's not being used as a randomizer. It's... Let's take 2. Andy will be playing Final Fantasy 1 from the Nintendo Entertainment System. Which has been a lot of fun watching him play through such a game. you should go in and join that at twitch.tv/andymonium if you are interested. And then after that, we'll have a wildcard stream here, or we might not, or it might be something weird. That's sort of what the wildcard stream is. We'll figure it out when we figure it out, which is usually a couple hours before we go live. On Tuesday at 4:30 p.m., Annie will be playing Legend of Zelda: The Skyward Sword. Wednesday, Zoo is going to be playing some Monster Hunter Rise, and hopefully I will be joining her for some of that as we hunt monsters and turn them into pants. I definitely need some new pants. I've been trying to figure out what to do for armor sets in that game for a bit, and I think I've finally figured out what I can do with what's available to me. But it's a lot of grinding for pants parts. And after that, Bad Road at twitch.tv/badroad will be playing Second Sight, a game by Free Radical that I hadn't really heard of until he started playing it, which is... it's wild. It's a lot, that game. I recommend looking at it, if nothing else. On Thursday, Alice is going to be playing Stranger of Paradise, Final Fantasy Origin. That's the new one. Just came out not too long ago. If you wanted to watch Jack try to kill Chaos, that's available for you. It's a really goofy game. It deserves it. It seems like a lot of fun, but it is like Alice keeps saying, it's like Devil May Cry, and that it wants to be very, very serious and sort of ends up being a self-parody. And it says after that on Thursday, Andy's going to be playing more Final Fantasy 1, which I'm pretty sure is the first time I'm seeing that, but I think they said something about it earlier this week, and I just had forgotten, so that's on me. Friday, Katie's going to be playing Kingdom Hearts 2, the second of the Kingdom Hearts. And on Saturday, we don't stream, but over at twitch.tv/xenonfiber, someone will be playing Kingdom Hearts, the first one from 2002, not the final mix. Nope, just the regular-ass Kingdom Hearts 2002 from the PlayStation days, from the PS2. Please to tune in for that. And then Sunday will be me, and I don't know what I'll be playing. I want to do one more, one-off before I jump into the next, big thing. I'll figure something out. You can find all of that information along with the rest of our stream team at at schedule.truck.community. Don't know what I'm saying today. It's been a lot. And if you want to, that's full of great streamers worthy of your time and attention, not just us, but Andymonium, Riz Plays Games, Xenon Fiber, and Bad Road, and you should check out their channels. And if you want to see more of us, we have a YouTube at youtube.truck.community, where all of our VODs live, going back to the last 5 years or so. We've been doing this a while. We're pretty good at it. I like to think we're most of the streams we put out are hits. There's going to be something there you like if you just want to spend a little time. I think that's everything I need to say. This music you're hearing is Clock Tower by Xenon Fiber off of the album Spaced Off, which is available at xenonfiber.bandcamp.com or at the net label red-onyx-music.xyz. There, that's everything I want to say. Thank you all so much for watching this fun little game with me, and until I see you next time, please stay safe.